It's showtime!
I may have began streaming in May of 2013, but my interest was sparked several years prior. I had been a fan of competitive fighting games since 2009, and as such, I had watched more than a few tournament streams. In an effort to promote myself as a physically challenged gamer, I purchased a capture device and started recording and uploading my gameplay to my YouTube channel. In 2012, I returned to my local fighting game community, created a YouTube channel for it, and began to upload matches in hopes of helping it to grow. Bitten by the fighting game bug, my desire was for a physically challenged gamer to get sponsored. I soon discovered that this would be rather difficult for several reasons. So, I decided to make my own team. There is another physically challenged gamer who goes by the moniker Broly Legs. On Twitter, Broly once said something along the lines of, "Guy uses face, guy wins, guy makes people salty." I decided to use this as the base for the name of my team, Team Saltmakers. At the beginning of 2013, I entered a contest for an engraved AverMedia Live Gamer Portable, which I ended up winning. The LGP was an all-new external USB capture device that let you stream from it. It renders and encodes the incoming video feed within the device itself, without using your CPU. When I received the device that May, I made my first Twitch account. However, before I created it, I saw that there was already a team with the initials TSM. To avoid any potential drama, I chose to drop the T from the name altogether, and set up my account as SMShowrai. I got in contact with fighting game tournament streamer, Bifuteki and his team via Twitter. Not only was Team Bifuteki kind enough to help me set up and understand the streaming process, but they also gave me suggestions on what other equipment to buy, as well as helping me realize that a good stream needs interaction. When I came to understand this, I purchased a clip-on microphone to use with my iOS text-to-speech app, Proloquo 2 Go, so I could use it to talk on stream, seeing I am physically unable to talk. My obsession with getting a physically challenged gamer sponsored faded away, as did Saltmakers, but I continued to use SMShowrai as my Twitch while refining my equipment and techniques. I purchased an audio mixer, and ditched the clip-on microphone in favor of an auxiliary audio cable which provides near-perfect audio quality. What I do is plug one end of the cable into my iPad's headphone jack, and the other into my computer's microphone jack, essentially turning my iPad into a microphone. If you need help understanding what I mean, think of it this way: headphones play audio out, whereas you speak into a microphone. The auxiliary audio cable channels the audio that's coming out of my iPad directly into the microphone jack. For Christmas 2013, I received a PlayStation 4 and finally decided to change my Twitch. Unfortunately, I was unaware that Twitch doesn't allow you to do that, so I had to make a whole new account, Showrai Next Gen. It was also around this time that I realized that both the LGP and my computer weren't all that great. In a certain firmware update, the LGP had lost the ability to use certain HDMI splitters, therefore forcing you to use component cables. Normally, this wouldn't be such a bad thing, but my component cables for my LGP had gotten bent and would only work if you fiddled with the cables. I also discovered that my computer was not capable of running either of the standard streaming programs, Open Broadcaster software, and XSplit, only AverMedia's own Rec Central. This meant that I couldn't use overlays or splash images on my streams, like everyone else. I still have mixed feelings about the Xbox One and PS4's streaming capabilities. On one hand, it's good that they let anyone stream, but on the other hand, I come from the community that puts work into streams. I make sure my audio levels are okay, the visuals look good, etc. For me, streaming is more of a production. True, it may take time to set up, but I enjoy that. I'm still not exactly thrilled that all Xbox One and PS4 gamers have to do is press a button to stream. To me, that's just taking the easy approach. However, it is good for the less tech-savvy, even if you still can't use overlays or splashes. In late fall of 2014, the name Shourai Next Gen became rather stale, so I began thinking of names that encompass everything, not just one aspect like my previous names. It wasn't until I got a new computer and an internal capture card that I changed my name, this time to Shourai Live. Internal capture cards are known to be better, as they use the computer's hardware to render and encode the video. This new computer is capable of running all of my games on Steam, as well as both OBS and XSplit, enabling me to use overlays and images like a proper stream. The new capture card does not block any HDMI splitters, so I can capture and stream PS3 and PS4 gameplay via HDMI, as well as PS2 via converter. I also stopped milking my disability / saying I am a disabled gamer, in favor of saying I am a gamer who just happens to have cerebral palsy. I may have CP, but it's only a part of who I am. It doesn't define me. I am a gamer. While OBS and XSplit both do the same thing, they have their pros and cons. Both let you set up multiple scenes in your presentation and let you save and load presentations. The general consensus is that XSplit is better, more professional, and provides better picture quality. In XSplit, you can also edit a scene without it being live. On the negative side, XSplit is known to be a resource hog, and the better versions are subscription-based. OBS, on the other hand, is altogether free and doesn't use as many resources as XSplit. However, its picture quality isn't quite as good. So as you can see, the streamer has to choose what is better, resources or picture quality. Thanks to the fact that I can now do it properly, I have focused more on streaming. No longer am I limited to one platform, so I have countless games to play, broadening my appeal. I've also started interacting with my viewers continuously when I can. True, I may have lost followers when I changed my Twitch names those 2 times, but I've gained more followers as Shourai Live than I did as either of my old names. As of this upload, I have 189 followers and have had viewers from all over the world, including Germany, Poland, and even Algeria. So people don't think I'm ignoring them, I have a disclaimer displayed on my stream that reads, "I'm disabled / one-handed. I use text-to-speech to talk. Therefore I'm limited with when I can reply. Will respond ASAP. Please be patient. Thank you for your understanding." If anything, I'd say that the disclaimer has helped attract viewers and followers because they're impressed. I have also begun putting myself out there, and have created a Twitter and a Facebook page for Shourai Live, as well as my own hashtag, It's Showtime. In addition, I've started dual casting to YouTube as well as Twitch in hopes of becoming more discoverable.